And I'm back with not Captain Crunch Adventure. Because what monster would play that game? Just kidding. Let's turn it up and kill the music super quick. But yeah, we're back. Starting. Wait a minute. Gotta have the webcam because we're starting stream of day because we technically started it a couple of days ago. I realized I've been streaming pretty much every day. From Thursday or what was it? Saturday. Saturday was my first stream of this. But yeah, we're on day 4. Only 361 days to go. That's not a lot. It'll fly by. Before you know it, you'll be like, Cal, you're already there. What's your next goal? But yeah. Track game. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Because it's gonna be like a nice little chill thing. It's gonna be a short stream, as it says in the title. Wednesday and Thursday are always gonna be short streams. Not Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday. It's alright, just got off work. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Do you exist? There we go. Wait, everything looks good. I am ready. Just go. Let's get into this. I think we can beat it in this time. Like, it's got a Roboto. Don't actually say that. My plan for Wednesday is gonna, or Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Short streams are gonna be like maybe a short link to the past, see maybe a Gato Roboto, maybe something like that. And then Wednesday, what we're gonna start doing is whatever speedrun I'm doing, which is gonna be just still link to the past. Practice. Maybe a run if I have time, but it's mostly just gonna be practice to kind of hammer things down. Meow, meow, meow. That's what the cat says. No, but the fox says. Ooh, early missiles. That was actually a really cool setup. I have never seen Captain Crunchling Adventure. It sounds like an amazing, terrible game. Like something that would totally be on an awful games done quick block. Was it really, or is that just how you remember it from being a kid? Do it. I'll learn the game and I'll couch commentate for you if you need it. Just let me know when. What alpha block you finally get into. I'm not actually gonna learn the speed run, but I will learn, like, at least doing it myself. But I'll learn enough to commentate. I'll watch the tutorial. And I'll be there for moral support. You were saying it was, what, 30 minutes? Or less? I know they caught some of that, because I had to get on home to start the stream. 30-ish. It's not bad. I mean, you could always play Zelda 1, which ends up being a 30-minute-ish speed run. 90 cassettes. They have not randomized some things in this game, because it's a lot harder than others. No one is grinding it. Do it, Rufus. Get the world record. Or don't. You don't actually have to. But yeah, like I was saying to you earlier, Games Done Quick is one of the reasons I have so many random speedruns. Which I will be showing off eventually. My plan is to get a 133 or sub 133 if that's what ended up happening in like the past. Get like a 40-minute-ish time in Zelda 1 and get like a really low a low 120 in Fusion, and then we'll start the rest of my backlog. There we go. Oh, sure, take the health. That's cool though. Especially they were able to find a speedrun that hasn't been grinded yet. That's usually pretty hard to do unless you get in on like the first week of speedrunning. Ah, cassette. That makes sense. Like, it's a good idea. I'm definitely starting to get more and more hyped for the potential three-way race that's going to be your sub mania, sub swap mania. Speaking of speedruns. It does feel bad not PBing. You are correct. Welcome to my Link to the Past life. This is definitely a hard jump to make. I don't want that there. I'm too far away from the wall. There we go. I wish I had Big Shot. I wonder if it's smart to save this to get Big Shot, in case you get it. This could be double jump though. Like, I feel like saving this location is not smart. Or yeah, Big Shot. I could just have Big Shot in it. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Sum up this game in one word. Meow. The speedrun's about half an hour-ish. 80%. A little bit longer than half an hour for any percent no small mech. I think. I haven't checked what the actual, like, world record time is, but I feel like half an hour is still average. The Rando is probably like an hour, maybe? It's also pretty simple as far as randos go, because it's only, the version is only 0.4 at the moment. Still very much a like alpha or beta rando. Oh yeah, like it's definitely a good, I think it's a really good starter point for randos. Plus there's a couple really small glitches that you can learn, like small mech, mech dive is what I'm calling it. I don't actually think that's what it's called, which I still can't always get right. It's just a really rough glitch. I feel like I'm just gonna end up there. That's it. I need to actually look it up. I actually see there's tutorials for this game because I'd love to like get better at those glitches and then learn and then do some tutorials for it. That's hills. That's a cassette. I'm gonna just die the second that I get into aqueducts on purpose. Oh no, I have full health. I'm not gonna die randomly. You have to like push yourself off the edge with a missile and then get out of the mech at the right time. The game's like, oh, you got out of the mech and the mech's over water. And the game only checks to see if the mech is in water if it's the surface. But you also, your missiles and shots also go nowhere because you're technically in water. It's weird, but it's also a really cool little glitch that's kind of hard to perform. But it's a huge time saver in aqueducts. But like, there are no dark rooms. There are no, like, there's no spooky. There's no, like, there's a bunch of, there's not near as many precise glitches that like aren't that bad once you learn them, but that you need to put a lot of time in to learn. There's my Gato Roboto spiel. Because last time I looked in the Discord and it looks like people have been working on this for a little while. I'm hoping to maybe get some people into the rando, do some races. See if we can drop some more hype for this game. This is a pain in the butt. No, I did this another way. If you're looking at this and saying, wow, this looks like a bunch of really dumb jumps, it's because I glitched out and did aqueducts backwards. You wouldn't have to do this normally. In the speedrun, you'd have double jump, and that makes this a lot quicker. Oh, that was close to dying. I actually don't want to do this. I want to go do the way I normally do things. That way I don't die. Damn. Aqueducts is rough if you can't get a couple of the glitches quickly. It used to end my runs. Aqueduct used to end my runs a lot more than I liked. Because I wouldn't get the mech dive quick enough, and it just felt weird. And I just reset. So what's the point? Nope. Domo arigato, gato roboto. Exactly. You get it. Oh, what happened? What kind of race was it? I broke my winning streak and ladder from my very first game. Standard. Interesting. Doing just a straight standard scene seems interesting to me, since I haven't done anything like that in a very long time. Ooh, decoder. Hard required, I think. Gotcha. It's one of those times where Overworld was just not as good. Yeah. No. It's a really rough climb. 6-minute streak's pretty damn good. Second try. Don't need cassettes. That's kind of insane. I think the best I've ever gotten was a like 20 or 19. I wish I had better times to actually do ladder races. To try and grind ladder again. Because that's like 13's kind of crazy. Got to do this the normal way. Just kidding. It's coolant module. That's pretty great. I should probably actually do that. There we go. So you guys actually know how much health and stuff I have. Wasn't good at tracking A Link to the Past, and still not good at tracking in this game. Okay, there's that one item over there I've gotten. I think I can do this. Yeah, I need to set up auto tracking at some point. Like, I really just need to do that for ladder. Ribbit. Pretty good. Work was pretty slow. I decided to start. Well, it was more than just like a day decision. I decided to start doing stream a day. Like officially say I'm doing stream a day. Shooting for a year, seeing how it goes. Yeah, it's been fun. Definitely makes sense too, because work's gonna be slowing down a little bit now that the holiday season's over. Holidays are always just insane. That seems insane to me. Different game every day. I guess if you're doing like the backlog of all NES and SNES games and all that kind of stuff. No, don't do that. Ooh, phase module. That's a dash. That doesn't... Yeah. I don't need the lore. As far as everyone needs to know about this game, you are a cat. Lore. You say meow a lot. The person you talk to talks to you like normal, but you're a cat, so you just say meow in response. We're doing was this week open Ganon question mark? Fast Ganon? Right? Excited for Thursday's race. Whatever it is. Right, it's been so long, it's been a couple weeks since it's been posted. I can do this with coolant module. It's actually just a health upgrade up there. There's the item up to the left. Question mark, fast cannon. Fun. Now we're a small mech. I missed many times. Okay, so the way we're doing this is we're going to beat the zone because we can as a small mech, especially because we also have phase module. Normally this zone's item is phase module. And coolant missiles. I think do this. Yep. This is gonna be an interesting room. So as far as vanilla game is concerned, you already have double jump there. Knowing our group, though, the question mark fast cannon is going to be something like a 7-7. And something requires going to be in GT, or it'd be like a 0-7, or like maybe a 4-7 and something required in GT. I want the cassette. Oh, 4 swords on GT Climb. Exactly. It's pretty much going to be swordless. It's going to be a really rough jump here, isn't it? Nah. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. You got it. Now can I do it again? Nope. We got it. I don't actually know if this is going to be possible to get out. Well, actually, no, I can do this. Just lose small mech. It should be fine. I just have to do these rooms then. The thing about the small mech glitch in this game is it also stops most boss rooms because it's just a glitch state and the game doesn't fully understand what to do. because you're the size of a cat, but you're in a mech, and some of those cutscenes can't trigger while you're a cat. You'd have to be in your mech. The game's like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, so I've gotten that item, that item. The game says rip. Exactly, Rufus. You get it. I forget what the item is down here. Long hallway. Okay, it's all the way up there. Oh, I see that from underneath. What are you talking about? There's no way in hell. It's gotta be some room up there. Got it. So that's from above. Or from... Yeah, it's from above. I think I know exactly what room that is. You know, no, it's gonna be like double jump. No, it's not. Screw it. We'll make bad decisions. I do those all the time anyway, so... Fun fact, without double jump, if you small mech into this small area, you can't get out without double jump or coolant missiles. There's double jump. I can beat the game now. GG. I want to have coolant missiles so I can show off fast ventilation. Which won't be as cool if you haven't seen ventilation before. Oh, that's right. I don't have a small mech anymore. That makes leaving this take so much longer. Okay, so we gotta go left, grab small mech. We have the decoder and everything. This glitch is activated by jumping on a mech that's already on the scene, and then hitting Y as the flash happens on the frame, the flash, as like the game would save. You need to like jump, you have to enter the mech on the save spot. And it's sometimes very finicky. That's why there's actually an entire category of any percent. That's just any percent, no small mech. I used to run any percent small mech, because you know what? What's the point of running it without small mech? So here's where we really cheat. Ventilation is a really long section where you learn how to play as the cat. And normally you'd have to go all the way to the right, all the way along a couple vents, and you end up all the way over here. It can take like 10 minutes. It can take like, 10, 15 minutes. And normally, so the things you see on the left and right side are little turrets that you have that the cat can get into, but the mech can't, because you're already in a mech. Why would you want a turret? So you're supposed to do this fight really slowly with those turrets. If you have small mech, then you can just kill it and skip it pretty easily. And that's ventilation, which you saved like 10 plus minutes on. Every other speed run, so you need coolant missiles to actually do to get into ventilation with small mech. Because you need to be able to shoot the missiles 3 times to hit the switch to get to the elevator. I have yet to have this in a run up to ventilation, so be fast. You have to realize that I don't have like 12 health like I've been having all the other runs so far. So you remember what I was saying earlier about boss fights triggering? Or fights triggering when you're not triggering when you're small mech. Well, you can't get through that door in small mech. But you can do half of the fight before you spawn in the mobs. This is a really difficult glitch coming up that I usually try like once or twice and then just give up. Because it is in no way, shape, or form required. You need to mech dive into this little hole. Put you at the bottom. Yeah. Most of the time, you just accomplish hurting yourself a lot and then failing. It's a really rough one to get. You can't do it from this side too because you just hop. Give it like 1 or 2 more tries, and then we just go die here to spawn back to the spawn point. And do this the normal way. So if you have a mech, you get to go down there, go all the way around. You don't have to worry about using something back here. Ow. Normally, you get to see something that we didn't actually use in Aqueducts, which is the main part of Aqueducts, which is this submarine. You have to kill everything in the room to get a door up. But yeah, it's just like really, in an any percent speedrun, that's pretty slow. But that one gap is really rough to position yourself to get. There's probably a visual cue I never actually learned. The more I think about it. Sure, this game sucks. It's the worst. Why won't this glitch work all the time? Is that good? I don't know if there's such a thing as... There's no frame rule in this game, and that's just been my go-to for everything. Because of speedrunning Link to the Past. Ah, frame rule again. Even when it's definitely not frame rule. There's a save spot to the left that we will 1000% be taking. Unrealistic game? It's true. Well, actually, so at the beginning of the game, your owner is actually very cool. At the beginning of the game, you're standing next to a lake. You go to a lake and then your cat doesn't want to get in because cats are afraid of water. And the owner scares him into the water, and then after that, Gato's always good. Obligatory elevator sequence. There's one item in Incubator, but I don't think there's, which is the place we were just in. This is like the lower version of the lab. There's one item you can get in here. I don't think there's ever a time you get it though. Unless it's decoder. No, but like you need the decoder to get down here. Essentially you need missiles as your main thing, and the decoder, which is the key, is like your way to actually get down here. And I believe like you don't ever need double jump, but it makes everything so much better. Maybe you do need double jump for certain parts. I don't think so. You can get almost everywhere with missiles. I'm just thinking of like, what is actually required to beat this rando? There's a decoder and missiles. They're working on an atomizer. As far as I saw, pretty kind of cool. I think it's like 2 guys working on this rando. with their Discord community. There are certain rooms that have the door already spawned, as you saw. And actually also have all the enemies already spawned when you enter in, which is why you can stay Tiny Mech and actually complete them. This guy's iframes are dumb. That is all. I'm in a lot of pain. So close. I think it's actually just last couple of fights. So you cannot break these open. He is actually here, right? Yeah, the whole thing hurts. You can't break these things open. I don't think you can actually one-shot him or kill him fully. If you break these open and then you come back in as a big mech, you just hard crash the game. So just know what to do. I don't think actually... There's a way you skip that fight, and I forget it. But yeah, it's like, oh my god, there's a rat there. Meow. Mouse. It's a mouse, not a rat. Bam, bam. He switches minds. Because the professor that originally was here first changed minds with the rat to live longer. You know, normal mad scientist stuff. And before you ask why a rat, it's probably the only thing you could find. Goodbye. Yeah, there's a glitch to skip the first fight, but I think you always had to do the second fight. He's dead. Or is he dead? He's not dead. He's got a gun. I have a mech. That's the end of the game. We did it. And you say, but you're about to die. Well, guess what? I am about to die. And this is a bad ending. Rip cat. But wait. There's a dog. That apparently can one-shot him. Unrealistic game. Cats and dogs are friends. Right? I really wish there was like a random cheat code to play as the dog where you have like Samus Hyper Beam kind of thing. If there was like a random hack in the game. Even though this is a PC game, it's not like a 5131 Gato Roboto PB. That's actually a really generous seed. $50.38. And that's the game. And that'll also, oh, he winked. So, while the credits are rolling, just gonna say, as far as this is a game we should speed run, maybe because HGQ is also going on right now. Maybe think of all the other games that speed ran. I'm gonna have a kind of a map laid out for speed running for a little bit. I want to get, once I get a 133 or lower in an MG in A Link to the Past, I'm going to do Zelda 1 to get 40 minutes, then Metroid Fusion. And then we're going to go through my entire backlog of games. Now, there are some really random games in there, and we're going to shoot for leaderboard times. Like, I'll kind of go as the time, I'll kind of figure it out when I get to the game, what I think a good leaderboard time is. But like, there's Antichamber in there, there's Gato Roboto, there's Axiom Verge. We're gonna just be going through all of those games and trying to grind them to get a good leaderboard time. I'm gonna do like a Calamity's backlog of speed games. But that's gonna start whenever we get through A Link to the Past, Zelda 1, and Fusion for speedruns. Get a good time on all three of those. And I mean, I'm not shooting for a world record. I'm not even really shooting for like top 10. I'm just shooting for what I would consider a decent time to be. But yeah, that's fun. I know it's a really short stream today, just a little bit over an hour, but I gotta go do stuff. Do it. Commentate on it. Get really good at Gunstar. Maybe start submitting it to a GDQ from time to time. You seem to have a really good time already. That'd be really cool. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I feel like 9th on the leaderboard submitting to GDQ, they should take you. If no, especially they should just take you. Be like, yo, we want Gunstar. 20 range, nice. It's a nice quick game too, so you can add it in pretty much anywhere. Also, I don't know when the last time they did Gunstar Heroes was. It feels like I haven't seen it, but then again, I don't always get to see a lot of GDQs recently because of work. But yeah, that's awesome. If I ever like hit a really good time on something, like maybe when I grind down Gato Roboto 80% when I come back to here, I'll shoot for a GDQ time. That'd be cool to show it off again. I think this got shown off at European Speedrunners, the ESA. But yeah. Yeah, I know I haven't seen it in a little while. So that'd be kind of cool. Get that time down, submit those runs. That'd be awesome. I feel like it's like, I feel like it'd be pretty awesome to do things in person, but I feel like the online GDQ tournament, the online GDQs, not the tournaments, but the GDQs are, I feel like having one of the two every year be online would be really cool, because I feel like it's opened up a lot to people in like Europe, in the other side of the US and the things on. I feel like it opens up a lot, and you get runners that normally wouldn't be there, and people like, that's just really cool. You just get such a better group, not better, wider, like you're saying, a wider group of people submitting, so you can have games you've never seen before, or maybe you could have the top tier of a certain game, that top tier player of a certain game that couldn't get in because it's too far away. And so, on that note, I'm gonna call it. Go make some dinner, watch some AGDQ. But yeah, you guys, you take it easy too. Let's have a great rest of your day. I'll be back around the same time I was today. I'll be back around like 4-ish tomorrow for streamer day number 5. Everyone have a great day. Goodbye.